Did you ever wrestle him for real in a hotel room?
No. No, I know him and Bret Hart, he and Bret Hart and a couple other guys. I know Orton and Sheik went around, a few times, but no, not me. He and Hart, he and Bret would go at it from time to time that I heard of. I never witnessed it, but just hear tell.
Did you ever watch the 2003 interview he gave to HBO, where he basically just commits career suicide on it?
Yeah, I saw it in retrospect. Yeah, after played, but Roddy was always carrying the flag. He carried a flag for the boys. He would stand up for. He stood up for Jimmy Powers when they gave him the key to the hotel room to meet the guy in the hotel. Then Jimmy did. He told Roddy. And Jimmy and I were close friends, but he's the one that told Roddy about it because he figured Roddy, be out have more of a freeway to the office to complain about it because they had their own little clique in there going of Garvin and such. So Roddy took up carry the banner for a lot of the underdog guys. In fact, I learned from him. I learned the TV money. He would that's a habit I picked up from him when we weren't the TV tapings at Allentown, Hamburg, the wrestling TV there. I think we were getting $75 to stand in a lot of these dumpy buildings all day from 11, 12 o'clock, all day and into 11 o'clock at night. 3 hours of wrestling promos all day long. Different guys going through all your cities and towns that you're going to be wrestling in, and all the different individuals, the breakdowns and stuff, and then going and doing 3 hours of wrestling after that. So that's that makes it hard to remember a lot of things at this point.
Bret Hart in the documentary talks about fan assaults and fans trying to run him off the road. Do you remember? I mean, were fans particularly going after Roddy? Because obviously he was among the most hated wherever he went. But do you remember any times when fans really went after him?
No, I never. Who was it? Bret Hart. I guess. Who were they? They were following some guy on a motorcycle. They're trying to. The guy wouldn't let him pass. He kept, and Bret drove. He drove like Harley Race. Bret was a fast driver, so I guess they finally got around, and the motorcycle guy would slow down and whatever. So they finally got around the guy in the motorcycle, and when they did, he just slammed on his brakes, and the guy went on the side. And then there was Carl Cox did the same thing. Another motorcycle guy. The guy ran the guy off into a field. Carl had his 45 and started shooting in the air. Different. There were times like that the boys did go through them. I don't know if Roddy did. I never did, but I heard stories. And from believable sources.
And one last story from you that encapsulates, easy for me to say, Roddy Piper that I've not brought up and that you want to make mention of.
No, just like I said, he was a complex, deep thinking individual that it would pick up the banner and carry it for the boys like that HBO. If he saw something wrong, rather than viewing the big picture of how everything goes, he would confront it on a personal basis. Maybe by the time he did that, he was upset, and tired of dealing with the office. I don't know what his mindset was at the time. I was in a different place, but you never know what's going through his mind. And like I say, he would carry the banner for a lot of the younger guys.